If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors, home of the Touch a Truck promotion. Coming up July 4th weekend, you could win a Dodge Ram Tough truck. Stop by Sahara Motors for complete details. Well, the White Pine County Commission finally got sunk into their head the issues with SNPLMA. On the agenda for this week's meeting, Commissioner Paula Carson's put several items to back up on projects, including terminate the currently approved Marriage Field and Broadbent Park projects and reapplying for the Marriage Field project in a future round, and terminating the acquisition of land for the Heritage Park project near the high school. That's so they can get all these other outstanding projects that previous commissions didn't quite get done right. Carson also proposing on the agenda a resolution to gut the current authority of Finance Director Kathy Workman and to redo the job description to give her much less authority. Commission will consider these items along with final approval of the 2025-26 budget at Wednesday's meeting, 9 o'clock in the White Pine County Library. Grand jury's been impaneled in White Pine County will be investigating governmental and quasi-governmental organizations' misconduct. A source close to the situations told us the jury is seeking input from the public. If you have input for the grand jury, send your information to the White Pine County Clerk's office and mark on the outside of the envelope, Grand Jury Information. A major drug bust in Caliente yesterday led to 5 arrests and the seizure of drugs, firearms, and paraphernalia. Lincoln County deputies, along with state investigators and the Eastern Nevada Narcotics Task Force, served 4 search warrants and arrested 4 people on charges tied to drug sales, including one near a school. A 5th person arrested for drug possession and being a prohibited person with a firearm. Officials say the operation caps a months-long investigation. More arrests are expected. Governor Joe Lombardo has vetoed Assembly Bill 306, which aimed to expand mail ballot drop boxes in certain Nevada counties during the final days of early voting. In his veto message, Lombardo expressed concerns over election security and oversight, stating that while the bill was well-intentioned, it lacked necessary safeguards to ensure ballot integrity. Assembly Speaker Steve Yeager criticized the veto, emphasizing the bill sought to enhance voting access for working families, seniors, and individuals with disabilities. Governor Lombardo's also signed Assembly Bills 530, extending Nevada's fuel revenue indexing program for another decade. That secures funding for transportation projects in southern Nevada, and it's already supported 20,000 jobs statewide. Nevada lawmakers advanced 2 significant bills awaiting Governor Lombardo's signature. Assembly Bill 245 proposes raising the minimum age to purchase our own firearms from 14 to 21. That bill likely to be vetoed by the governor. Senate Bill 304 seeks to amend DUI laws by allowing vehicular homicide charges without requiring 3 prior offenses, meaning a first-time DUI could lead to vehicular homicide charges. Both measures aim to enhance public safety. They are pending governor's approval. Nevada one step closer to banning styrofoam. Lawmakers have passed Assembly Bill 244, which would phase out the use of foam food containers by large chains with 10 or more locations in the state. Violators would face a $1,000 fine per offense. The bill passed both chambers. Strong support now heads to Governor Joe Lombardo's desk. If signed, the ban would take effect in 2029 with exemptions for smaller Nevada-only businesses. City of Ely wrapped up its spring community cleanup on May 17th. Volunteers tackling the area from the overpass to the Mill Street turnoff. 8 participants collected 18 large bags of trash along with tires and debris. On May 21st, the young single adult branch of the LDS Church joined the effort, clearing another 8 bags from Great Basin Boulevard. In total, volunteers removed 66 bags of trash, 2 truckloads of large items in under a month. And if an individual or a group has interest in doing a cleanup, you're encouraged to contact Councilwoman Melody Van Camp, 775-296-1524. City hopes to make this an annual event. And if you're heading to Eureka or Elko counties this weekend, be advised they're back. The Mormon crickets. The Nevada Department of Agriculture has received numerous reports of cricket sightings from various counties, including Elko. Plans are underway for treatment and management of the infestation. Meanwhile, if you're driving through those counties, you see what appears to be dirt on the road, slow down. Those could be crushed crickets, and the road gets slicker than snot on a doorknob. For Sahara Motors at 8:18, that's your morning news from the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Maggie or Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93.
Or call 775-289-4473.
Sahara Motors. We are White Pine proud.